Good afternoon. I would like to welcome everyone here today and our viewing audience to the March 8th, 2018 meeting of the City of Davenport Zoning Board of Adjustment. Your participation in city government is appreciated and welcome. If you have a pager or a cell phone, please turn it off now. Even in silent mode, it may interfere with the room's electronics. My name is Kathleen Hart. I'm chairman of this committee, and the members present today, to my extreme left is Christine Woodard. To my immediate left, Jim Reistroffer, our vice chair. To my immediate right is Carrie Strayhull. Judith Lee is excused today. The staff present, we have Scott Copes and Mallory Hoyt. The Zoning Board of Adjustment is a 5-member judicatory board established by law, were appointed by the mayor and confirmed by City Council to serve without compensation for a 5-year term. We normally meet twice each month to hear appeals involving hardships from strict application of current zoning laws. We may also grant variances and rule on a variety of discretionary permits. Do we have any corrections to the minutes from our last meeting, which would be the date February 22nd? Excuse me. Yes, it is the February 22nd meeting. Any corrections? I'll take a motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
And a second? All in favor? Any opposed? The minutes are approved. We have one item of old business on today's agenda. This is request HV 18-01 of Ryan Ewell, thank you, 2906 West 47th Street for a hardship variance to construct a detached accessory structure measuring 24 feet by 36 feet, which would result in the property exceeding the allowed accessory area for the property by 280 square feet. The property is zoned R4 Moderate Density Dwelling District. This is 2nd Ward with Alderman Dickman. The section 17.10.030B and 17.42.080A allows for the total of all accessory buildings not to exceed 100% of the living area of the dwelling. The subject property allows for 864 square feet of accessory buildings and 720 square feet of garage area. And this is, we're revisiting this from our last meeting. Scott, if you'd bring us up to speed.
Scott Copes, Community Planning, and again, this is what is old business, and the plan is slightly revised, and you have that in your packet, and I have it up on the screen here. The new building is smaller in size. The overall dimensions are 24 by 36. The other building, I believe, was 24 by 42. And the garage area is smaller as well because there's a wall in the middle of the garage, not the middle of the garage, but there's a wall coming through the garage here, so this is the only garage area, which is 624 square feet. Properties at a minimum, no matter how large the house is on the property, are allowed 720 square feet. So they are below the allowed allotment for garage space on this property with this proposal. We do have in our code an overall accessory structures limit, which counts garage space and storage space. So this would be garage space plus storage space plus another storage space. This is going to be converted from a garage to a 6-foot opening, which would be storage space. So the storage space is going to be 280 square feet above the allotment, which is 864 square feet.
Okay.
So that's the new proposal. It's one less variance than the previous proposal, and it doesn't require a second garage or a variance for extra garage space, just for storage space.
Thank you, Scott. Any questions for Scott? Thank you very much. Mr. Ewell, if you would like to come up and talk with us about the changes in your proposal, and give us your name and address first, please.
My name's Ryan Ewell, 2906 West 47th Street, and we revised the building to be smaller, hoping that a smaller garage is better than no garage. So we desperately need the extra storage area for our kids' activities. I mean, hockey, baseball, softball, you name it.
Okay.
Lawn equipment.
I have one question for you.
Yes.
The other building that was already in existence that has
Yes.
the garage door on it, I recall there being some concern about it being functional if it doesn't have the garage door. Is that, I mean, if we approve this at all, that's obviously part of the plan, is that
Absolutely.
garage door has to go. Can you,
Absolutely.
Function?
Yes.
okay, because I was thinking you
Yes.
had like big riding things that had to come through the door there.
They would still be accessible
Okay,
with a 6-foot door.
okay, all right. Commissioners, any questions? Jim?
Ryan, you're gonna put your big equipment in the big garage, am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. And the little one will probably be used for hoses and,
The push mower, the
Push mower, yeah.
batting cages, the weed eaters,
okay, the smaller stuff.
the smaller stuff, correct.
Okay.
Is there anybody here in the audience who wanted to speak in favor of the request? Or anyone in opposition? Okay. Is there anything you want to add before we move this on for a vote?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Oh, Jim, I think you had
Yeah,
something.
I got a question for Scott. With the new revised plan, Scott, what is the recommendations from the city?
Our recommendation is that we can't recommend approval.
I believe that was unique circumstance, and the one we always have difficulty with is reasonable.
Reasonable return, yep.
Okay. All right. Anybody else questions or comments? We move this on then to a motion. Carrie,
I would move to approve.
and a second?
Second.
Very fine. Scott, if you call the vote?
Woodard,
Yes.
Strayhall,
Yes.
Rice-Stroffer,
Yes.
and Hart.
Just for the record, no, but it passes.
Thank you very much.
That's an easy pass for me.
Thank you.
Technically, it probably should have a no vote somewhere. Your package is approved on that. And I
Excellent.
appreciate you going back to the table and working that through. That was
Yes.
kind of an awkward spot we were in last time around, so I think it'll all work out fine. Good luck to you.
Excellent.
All right, we have no other business for today. We'll take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
All in
Second.
favor? Any opposed? We are adjourned. Thank you all.